What if your spending habits weren't just about money, but about your emotions and mindset? The truth is, our relationship with money goes far deeper than we realize. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating psychology behind why we spend, and how those impulses often control us without us even noticing. Here you'll discover how to regain control and make smarter financial decisions. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of your spending behavior and take charge of your financial future? Let's dive in. But before starting the video, don't forget to subscribe. Give our videos a thumbs up, and let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Why we spend. The psychology behind spending. Our spending habits are shaped by a combination of psychological, emotional, and social factors. While we may believe that we make rational decisions about money, the truth is that many of our financial choices are influenced by subconscious desires, emotions, and external pressures. Number 1. Instant gratification and dopamine triggers. One of the main reasons people spend impulsively is the need for instant gratification. When we make a purchase, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This dopamine hit creates a temporary feeling of happiness and satisfaction, reinforcing the desire to spend more. The problem with instant gratification is that the pleasure it brings is often short-lived. Once the initial excitement of the purchase fades, we may feel regret or disappointment, especially if the purchase was impulsive or unnecessary. This cycle of seeking pleasure through spending can lead to financial instability and difficulty saving for long-term goals. Number 2. Emotional spending. Coping with stress and emotions. For many people, spending is a way to cope with emotions such as stress, anxiety, loneliness, or boredom. This is known as emotional spending. When we feel overwhelmed or unhappy, buying something new can temporarily alleviate negative feelings and provide a sense of comfort or control. However, emotional spending rarely addresses the underlying issues causing the distress. Instead, it can create a cycle of spending to feel better, followed by guilt or regret once the purchase is made. Over time, this can lead to financial strain and a deeper emotional reliance on shopping as a coping mechanism. Number 3. Social influence and keeping up with others. Social pressure is another powerful factor that drives spending. We often feel the need to keep up with the lifestyles of friends, family, or even strangers on social media. This phenomenon, commonly known as keeping up with the Joneses, can lead to overspending on items or experiences we don't truly need or want. The rise of social media has amplified this pressure, as we are constantly bombarded with images of people enjoying luxury goods, vacations, and trendy experiences. The fear of missing out, FOMO, can push us to spend money impulsively in order to feel included or maintain a certain image. Number 4. Marketing and consumer manipulation. Marketers and retailers are experts at triggering our desire to spend. Through clever advertising, sales tactics, and targeted promotions, they create a sense of urgency or scarcity that encourages us to make impulsive purchases. Techniques such as limited-time offers, flash sales, and personalized ads tap into our fear of missing out and make us feel as though we need to act quickly to avoid losing out on a deal. Moreover, retailers design store layouts, product placements, and online shopping experiences to maximize impulsive buying. For instance, placing small, low-cost items near the checkout area can tempt us to make last-minute purchases we didn't plan for. Number 5. Lack of financial literacy. Many people struggle with impulsive buying because they lack a deep understanding of their own financial situation or the long-term consequences of overspending. Without a clear financial plan, budget, or knowledge of how to manage money effectively, it becomes easier to justify unnecessary purchases in the moment. How to control impulsive buying. Practical strategies. Controlling impulsive buying requires a combination of self-awareness, discipline, and strategic planning. By understanding the psychological triggers behind impulsive spending and implementing practical strategies, you can gain better control over your finances and avoid unnecessary purchases. Number 1. Identify emotional triggers and patterns. The first step in controlling impulsive buying is to recognize the emotional triggers that drive your spending. Keep a spending journal to track when and why you make impulsive purchases. Are you more likely to shop when you're stressed, bored, or feeling down? Do certain situations, such as receiving a paycheck or seeing a sale, prompt you to spend impulsively? Once you identify your triggers, you can begin to develop healthier coping mechanisms. Instead of shopping to relieve stress, Consider alternatives like exercise, meditation, or talking to a friend. Number 2. Create and stick to a budget. A budget is one of the most effective tools for controlling impulsive spending. When you have a clear understanding of your income, expenses, and financial goals, it becomes easier to resist unnecessary purchases. Set spending limits for discretionary categories like entertainment, dining out, and shopping, and track your spending regularly to ensure you stay within those limits. One effective budgeting strategy is the 50-30-20 rule, which allocates 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. By giving yourself a set amount of fun money for discretionary spending, you can satisfy your desire to spend without going overboard. Number 3. Implement the 24-hour rule. The 24-hour rule is a simple but powerful strategy to curb impulsive buying. Before making any non-essential purchase, wait 24 hours. This gives you time to reflect on whether you really need or want the item and allows the initial excitement to wear off. If, after 24 hours, you still feel confident in your decision to buy, you can proceed without guilt, knowing that it was a thoughtful choice. Number 4. Unsubscribe from marketing emails and limit social media. To reduce the temptation to spend, consider unsubscribing from marketing emails, newsletters, and online promotions. These emails are designed to entice you with exclusive deals and limited-time offers, making it harder to resist impulsive buying. Similarly, limiting your time on social media can help reduce the pressure to keep up with others. Social media platforms often create a distorted view of reality, where everyone appears to be living a glamorous, consumer-driven lifestyle. Number 5. Set clear financial goals. Having clear, long-term financial goals can serve as a powerful motivator to control impulsive spending. Whether it's saving for retirement, buying a home, or building an emergency fund, knowing what you're working toward can help you resist the temptation to make unnecessary purchases. Number 6. Use cash instead of credit cards. Credit cards make it easy to spend money impulsively because you don't feel the immediate impact of the purchase. To curb this behavior, consider using cash or a debit card for discretionary spending. When you pay with cash, you're more likely to be mindful of how much you're spending because you can physically see the money leaving your wallet. Number 7. Practice mindful spending. Mindful spending involves being fully present and intentional with your financial decisions. Before making a purchase, ask yourself questions such as, do I need this item or do I just want it? How will this purchase affect my long-term financial goals? Can I afford this without going into debt or jeopardizing my savings? By practicing mindfulness, you can develop a greater awareness of your spending habits and make more thoughtful decisions about where your money goes. Number 8. Automate your savings. Automating your savings can help you prioritize saving over spending. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a savings or retirement account on a regular basis. This ensures that you're consistently building your savings without having to think about it. When your savings are automated, you're less likely to spend impulsively because you won't have as much disposable income readily available. By paying yourself first, you make saving a priority and reduce the temptation to splurge on unnecessary items. We hope you enjoy our video, so don't forget to subscribe and like and share your thoughts in the comments section and stay with us to achieve financial success together.